I have a few teachers that have turned in their rosters for National Geographic, and I need to just troubleshoot these rosters before I can upload them. The first thing that we need to take a look at is our school summary. I've logged in to the user management console, and I want you to notice that the school names are listed here and they are all in caps. So I'm going to go ahead and print this for my record. When we look at those filing rosters, these schools need to be typed in exactly as they appear in the system. Otherwise, things aren't going to jive in the system. We can also see who the district administrators are through this tab here. And we can add or edit if we need to. I can also manage teachers within the system, and I can search all of the teachers that are active. And I can manage subscriptions. Here I would choose whether I was working with Inside or Reach. The elementary teachers are within Reach. And I do show here that no subscriptions, sorry, here we go. No subscriptions are currently being used. You'll notice here that we have 212 purchased and 212 available for Comprehension Coach, 210 purchased and available for e-assessments, and etc. None of these are being used. At the end of the year, we unassigned those subscriptions so that we can reassign them appropriately now. You can also see Inside, and these are available for the middle school and high school. And again, at the end of the year, all of those subscriptions were taken back so that we can assign them to new students this year. Looks like we are ready to go. I do like to print this page for my records, just so if there are any questions about how many subscriptions we have purchased, I have a record of that. So again, Inside is for secondary. And Reach is for elementary. When we talk about file rostering, you can download a blank template here. I have already emailed the teacher and student rosters to the teachers. In the download template menu, you can see all of them that are available. When we re-enroll teachers and students at the beginning of the year, we choose the advanced teacher and student template so we can do everything at once. Again, you can view your school list here. Notice all the names are in caps and they are all spelled out. For example, OHS is written out Ottumwa High School. EMS is written out Evans Middle School. So please do not abbreviate anything. There is a file rostering wizard, and this is where we will go when we're ready to upload. I'm going to open up the spreadsheets in Microsoft Excel. And when I downloaded these from the teachers, I put them in my downloads folder. So we'll begin with Suzanne's file. Scrolling all the way to the left, she's not filled out this information in these rows, so let's scroll all the way up. All right, she has put in Ottumwa Community School District, so we do need to make some changes here. In her file name, she has said that this is her spreadsheet for Liberty, And so I'm going to refer back to my school list, and I need to type out Liberty Elementary School here in this field. I need to enable editing, which is going to take me back to the beginning. Liberty Elementary School. All caps. Notice here in first name, she has included her first and her last, so we're going to need to clean that up. We do not need a middle name. Here is her last name. It does ask for her email address. It does ask for her to create a password. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. The computer is going to use whatever is in this category, class name, to create her class rosters, if you will. So these need to have some consistency. She has, for example, a class from 8:25 to 8:55. She has a 9:10 to 9:40 class. She then pulls kids from 9:50 to 10:20. She pulls students from 10:20 to 10:50. She has another class from 10:50 to 11:20. So on and so forth. And her naming conventions seem to be chronological in order, and it's going to help her identify at what time she is pulling students. The student's grade level is listed here. And just for you and your knowledge, within reach for the elementary, you can only put in a K through 5. Okay. We have a student's first name and student's last name, and I have instructed the teachers to fill this out exactly as their names appear in PowerSchool. We do have a student ID number. This is also the student's lunch number, as well as their grade. Their student password will be exactly the same as their lunch number, but their username is going to be a little bit different. We are going to use the student's first initial, so this is Andrew. We will have an A for Andrew, followed by the lunch number for the username. Those are the student fields that need filled out from the student information system. And so it is our job to make sure that there is an entry in every box. Because we want an entry in every box for every student, I want you to notice that her last student is in row 36. What does this mean for us? It means that over here, we are going to have to copy Liberty Elementary School all the way down to row 36, as well as all of the teacher information. So Suzanne's first name, I will grab the handle at the corner of the box, and I will autofill that all the way down to row 36. So any other place where we see teacher information has been entered, we are going to copy down through row 36. So any column that has a green banner here, we need to make sure there is something in every box for every row. I'm now going to just scan through the class name and class grade starting at row 36. And I'm going to make sure that there is an entry in every box. If there is an empty box, it will kick the spreadsheet back out to us. Going back over then, I will check student information. Make sure that from row 36 on up, we have first name, last name, ID number, grade, and password and username. So just a quick visual here to make sure we have something in every category, and that the username has a first initial in front of the lunch number, and that the student password and student ID numbers are the lunch number. Now this is where teachers can personalize the experience for each student. They will have a Y in any box in which they want that student to receive that material. So this student will receive Inside the USA, and so will this student. A, B, C, and D are leveled readers, as well as E and F. We also have Into Phonics. E-Assessment and Comprehension Coach are available for teachers, and they usually choose to have that on for every student. So I'll just double check that down through 36, she has not missed anyone. Okay, I don't see anything else alarming in this spreadsheet, so I am going to save this. And I will go ahead and close. I would go through this process for every spreadsheet that is turned into me by an ELL teacher. I'm going to go to File Rostering Wizard. It is an elementary teacher, so we are in Reach. And we have an advanced teacher and student roster. This is a teacher in the Ottumwa Community School District. I'm going to go to My Downloads and grab Suzanne's file. And submit. It says here that they will contact us in 2 or 3 business days to confirm that the file has been processed. Please know this is usually more like 4 business days, and the students or the teacher will not be able to access their account until that time. Typically, I send an email to the teacher at this point and let them know that their roster has been uploaded so that they know when to begin counting days. I hate caps lock. And that is all there is to it on our end.